and intense sound. Did metal sell its soul? In the 1980s, the Parents Music Resource Center targeted heavy metal with their infamous Filthy 15 list, accusing bands like Judas Priest and Wasp of promoting violence and Satanism. But this fear didn't start in the 80s. It began with Black Sabbath, four working-class guys from Birmingham who created a sound as heavy and bleak as their surroundings. Their music reflected the darkness of their world: factories, pollution, and war. With their sludgy riffs and ominous name, Black Sabbath became instant targets for controversy. The debate raged: were they true Satanists or just masters of shock value? In the late 60s and early 70s, a fearful society saw evil lurking in new music, and Sabbath's image was seized by a media hungry for villains. Headlines painted them as harbingers of doom, corrupting youth with every record. But was this panic based on their actual music or just sensationalism? For many, Black Sabbath became a symbol of everything wrong with youth culture, a scapegoat for society's anxieties. The truth, as always, is more complicated. Black Sabbath's dark imagery was no accident. Their name came from a horror film, and their debut album cover looked like a scene from a nightmare. Bassist Geezer Butler drew inspiration from the occult and horror fiction, aiming to make music that felt like a scary movie. Their song Black Sabbath opens with rain and a tolling bell, setting a mood of dread before Ozzy sings about a vision of Satan. Critics and parents saw this as proof of devil worship, missing the band's intent. The band wore crosses for protection, but outsiders saw only satanic symbols. Sabbath's slow, heavy riffs and gothic style fueled controversy, but they were channeling the fears of their era: war, unrest, and uncertainty. Their music wasn't an endorsement of evil, but a reflection of it. They told stories of madness and conflict, not invitations to darkness. Many confused depiction with promotion, unable to see the art behind the shock. The darkness in their music was misunderstood as an agenda. The media amplified Black Sabbath's satanic image, favoring sensational stories over nuance. News outlets ignored the band's explanations, fueling a cycle of outrage and protest. Religious groups and parents saw them as agents of evil, not musicians. The band's heavy sound and bleak lyrics became scapegoats for generational fears. Critics missed the social commentary rooted in Sabbath's working-class background. The band's blunt responses to accusations only deepened suspicion. Their powerful image became a public relations trap, shaping a legacy of misunderstanding. The real story is in the lyrics. Songs like After Forever are explicitly pro-faith, challenging the very accusations thrown at them. Ozzy Osbourne has repeatedly denied any satanic intent, explaining that their darkest songs were warnings, not endorsements. Black Sabbath used horror and occult imagery to explore good and evil, much like horror writers do. Their music mirrored the world's darkness. Maybe some of a satanic agenda. Was the Satanic label a product of fear and media hype, not fact? Sabbath sold a feeling of dread, which models an ideology. Is their legacy as one of misunderstood artistry, not evil? So, were they misunderstood artists or clever provocateurs? The answer lies somewhere in the shadows. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the myths and legends of heavy metal, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more electrifying content. Your support keeps the riffs rolling and the stories coming. Join our community of Christian music lovers. Let's keep rocking together. Thanks for watching, and remember, the legacy of music is yours to discover. See you in the next video.